Hey everybody, let's talk to Malsv, Part 3, VMA, Nightblade Bobo. I put on Bolstering Darkness for this round because there's a, his effect is lighting pillars you need to stand in. Whenever you have to stand in them, there's ads up, like right now. It can be really nasty, really hard to survive. So Bolstering Darkness really helps if you get forced in a situation where you're having to take damage. I expected more spiders there. For some reason there weren't, but either way, get the stun off on them. It's really helpful if you can hold off on that stun. I didn't see there was an ad. For whatever reason, I was blind to him for a bit. But it's really helpful if you can hold off on the stun until the little boss there is low. If you can kill that boss without the stun and use the stun on these guys, it's great. But these guys aren't hard to kite, provided you have a lot of recovery and range damage. So still using basically the same setup I've been using this whole time. The only thing that's changed is Bolstering Darkness. So whenever the spiders come out, you gotta stand in the light. You don't want to miss any horrors. Just keep applying dots to the boss. The boss will drop. Keep moving, staying mobile, see little ground effects, see how they're blowing up. They just follow you, so if you don't stay mobile, they'll get on top of you. Also, you want to basically kite the horrors over to your pillar that you want to kill them on, and then shoot them there. The spider Daedroth aren't particularly hard to kill, provided you get an endless hail on them. I delayed actually killing this horror for a little bit, because I was actually going to see how much I could push him before killing the horror. And I was trying to get the spider thing out, which I actually kind of get right here. And I almost don't get it off because the horror path's funny. Those horrors will path in such a way to make it almost impossible to get them. Whenever things get bad, they'll like start running way away from the pillars instead of taking the shortest route. Like, you're full on health, there's no big ads, they'll take the shortest route. But as soon as there's ads, those horrors will take the longest route possible to get to the pillar. And they'll do this thing where they kind of stop and sit still outside of a pillar for whatever reason. Still kiting these guys, just trying not to get locked down, take any excess damage. Keeping the horrors. We've got a spider. The spiders, you can't allow those spiders to come out, otherwise the spiders will recover a pillar and you need to stun the boss. There's a stacking spit. She spits at you and it stacks a dot. It gets worse and worse the longer you don't use that thing to stun her, the big AoE. So I use my ult here so that I can stand. See, that's why I use that ult bolstering, so that I could literally just stand there and take that. Use endless hail on the pillar I was at so that the horror would die. Try to keep my buffs up. The boss is low, she'll die in a sec. At some point I grabbed the damage deal. I didn't need to. I could have kept cutting these guys and not. And it gets really hairy at the end here because I didn't play it safe. I tried to go for the kill. But yeah, I could have played that whole thing safe, not got the damage ult and just drag it out for a long time. But it was moving pretty. That was not too bad on the Nightblade because he had a lot of mobility. Mobility is key on that round.